This is Bubba's Stag Party. I'm going to do a whole lot of talking during this video. We have a Stagg 18, we have a Stagg 22A, and we have a Stagg 23A. Those were the ones that were released in Buffalo. They're mixed up, and we're going to get a comparison. All right, I'm going to be honest. I really don't get differentiate too much on the nose. This one appears to have less ethanol off the nose. So my wife isn't here with me today, and you're probably like, why? She's the best part of the show. I get it. Well, she's at a wedding. Let's try this one. Got a little heat on that back end, sweetness on the front. Well, how come I'm not at the wedding, right? Well, I was scheduled to go to the wedding, but our dog Bubba, we got two, they're litter mates, Bubba and Buster. I don't know if you can see on the shirt there. Bubba's been sick. He had a big 8-inch tumor in his stomach, and well, we thought it would be best that I stayed home with him tonight instead of leaving him alone, because he wasn't long for this world, right? So that was the master plan. Let's try this second one. Ooh, getting a little more cherries. I think I'm liking this one better. I don't know which one it is. It's not as hot, and you got some cherry notes there and some sweetness. But I'll go back through them again. So I was supposed to stay home and watch Bubba. Well, Bubba took a turn for the worse, and this morning we had to have him euthanized. Now, we did it. The vet came to our house. It was rough. I mean, it wasn't the first time we had to have a dog put down. The veterinarian was very compassionate. He was in rough shape. He wasn't in pain. He hadn't eaten in 5 days. It was time. You might have seen Bubba in some of our videos. That's good. This is the hottest out of them all. This one gives me some cherry notes. They all have the underlying sweetness. I'll go through them again. The vet, you have to sedate him, and then Bubby was put on Deb's lap. His brother was there watching the whole thing. I think Buster's a little depressed now. And then when we were ready, they injected the poison, or whatever you want to call it, and it was heartbreaking, right? And I made a nice montage of a reel of all the photos, and I posted it. It's very therapeutic for me, just like this video will be. So yeah, Bubba's no longer with us, and his brother's feeling a little depressed. I have my moments. No more Bubba talk during the video, promise. Let's go through these again. Let's see if this first one tamed down a bit. It did. And it's a good pour. I'm just thinking this is my jam right here. Now it's weird how these stags got dropped in Buffalo. I don't understand distribution. Obviously, 18 got Well, I shouldn't say obviously. 18 got dropped first. Then I don't even know what the time frame was, May, June, something like that. The 23A hit. Okay, 23A. I'm like, didn't they come out with a 22A and a 22B? Because it never came to Western New York. And just a few days ago, lo and behold, 22A hit the area. So I don't know why we got them out of sequence. 22B hopefully will hit, and 23B, we're getting near the end of 2023. That should also hit soon, assuming they have one. Now, after drinking these, my tongue is starting to shrivel from the oakiness, and I can't stand when it does that. It just messes with my palate. So I got two of each of these. I got two 18s, two 22As, two 23As, all at various price points. Some were under 60, a couple were for 150, just all over the board. The 22As, the ones I got recently, I got for sub 100 prices. And the thing is in Buffalo, these will go for, in some stores, $200, $300. It still hurts to pay $150 for this, though. I got to be honest. So I post a lot of stuff on Instagram, and two of my former students, they're married. His wife reaches out to me, sends me a message on Facebook Messenger. I would really like to get my husband a Stagg for his birthday, and his birthday's tomorrow. If I could help her out. And I'm like, I know where you can get some for $200, but that's crazy. And I mentioned how much I paid for mine, and like $100 was her limit, that she was willing to spend. And it's not like, oh, all of a sudden, I know where they are, for good prices. You just stumble upon them, and that's what happened yesterday. Walk into the store, former students working, and I was in the week before, and he goes, we got a couple bottles in for you. So I go over there and look. I saw the Stagg. I'm like, I'm grabbing that for a friend. And they had a Michter's toasted rye there. So I figured I'd grab that. That was $139.99. And the Stagg was $100. And she was willing to pay the $100. And I charged her $110 because of tax. And she gave me a $10 tip, which was cool, because I'm not marking stuff up on anyone. What I get it for is what I'm going to give it to you. So his birthday's tomorrow, and I hope he's excited about it, because they actually find these are difficult. Let me just try this one again. I think this one's my favorite. Yeah, I mean, they all taste so similar. I mean, I watch all these shows, and they'll have all these, half a dozen different flavor profiles, and I want to put them down in front of them and say, okay, you tell me which one's which now. Let's see if they could do it. I don't know which one's which. I'm not claiming to. So I'm going to say this one's first. I have to differentiate between the two. They're all pretty much the same color. I think this one's oakier and makes my tongue curl. I'm not a big fan of the over oaked. Dog outside. Oh, this one's making it. This is tough. This one's oaky too, but I think this one is smoothed out. So I'm going to say this one's. We have 1, 2, 3. Let's see what the third one is. Third one is 18, and that one made it to the finals, and I think it won in our 120 plus proof tournament, at least for me. So the 18. On any given day, these will taste different to me. I just ate Chinese food today. I don't know what kind of effect that's going to have. So 18 was my number 3. Let's see my number 2. I can't read my own writing. That looks like a 23 or something. That looks like a 23. And that's a 22. And, oh boy, that's the new one. The new one's my favorite. So I'm glad I didn't give that bottle away, because I really, really, really thought about selling my bottle to her for his birthday. You know, that would have been tough. I like to have the backups. Okay, so 22A was the winner, followed by 23A and 18. I'm going to tell you, they're all great. They're all real close. Drinking these high proofs, you know, messes with your palate. And for me, it curls the tongue up. And it just kind of messes it up. So that's why I was taking my time. Stagg. Gotta love them. I don't know. Maybe we should do a larceny video next. I do need to get the C923. Or do I? I don't know. Do I need to get the C923? Because I got the B522. I got the A123. And I got the B523. Is that C923 going to be so phenomenal that I have to get it when I got those others and I have a backup of the B523? You let me know. Do I need to get that C923 if you had it? All right. Here's the Bubba. I'll put in some Bubba photos just to annoy you when I edit this video. You enjoyed the video, smash the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to our station.